Yo, and welcome to, well, it's not cheap beer reviews, this is bloody good beer reviews. I've been threatening you guys with this for a while, from the Iron Pier. This is from the Wave, weighing in at 6.4%, which is quite, it's okay, and it's West Coast IPA. On the back it says, from the Wave, citrus hops, a hint of malt sweetness, and a piney bitter finish inspired by classic West Coast IPA. Then it got some stuff about the guy who did the artwork on it, and that is Duncan Grant. Duncan Grant is a Gravesend-based artist who grazes the cover of Booker Prize winning novel and Fabrics by Liberty of London, our fabrics, our clothes and stuff. So, and his email address, and this says where it's brewed, and that it's brewed on the industrial estate just off the road at the actual tap house. So yeah, let's try this. It's quite a funky design, to be honest, but I like it, and their beers are just brilliant. So let's have a go. Oh yes, it has a just the smell of it. It smells like a real beer. It actually smells a little bit like it does in the actual tap house. So let's pour it. As you can see, she is quite dark. I have had this before up there. I've never had it in a tinny before, but I ventured up there on Friday. Had a few, and another one, and then a last one, and then I went home. So that is that poured. And you can really smell the malt and the hops in this one. So let's give it a go. Oh, that is good. I would say the citrus in it, it's not at all punchy. It's just, you just get like that kind of little bit of citrus. I think it's to dial down the bit earthy-ish taste you sometimes get from the from the different hops they put in it, but it's really it's lovely. It is. So made water, malted barley, yeah, malted wheat, hops and yeast. So it's made of what a beer should be made of, to be honest. Don't know if you can see it. It is quite dark in there because of the top foam. What you also get is the bitter, little bit of bitter taste mixed with the IPA taste at the end, and what I like about it is it lingers, if you know what I mean. It's like it stays in the mouth. It's like a little bit oily layer on your tongue, so you can taste it for that little bit longer. I must say, it doesn't quite do it justice, this one in the tin, because when you get it up at the actual tap house pub, how about the Iron Pier, it's a little bit up. I think I've over chilled this a tiny bit. It's normally a little bit warmer up there, and you got the atmosphere up there as well that makes it even better with when you stood at the bar. Then on the side of the bar you got all the big tanks where they brew their beer in, and that's amazing. But this is lovely. This is definitely on the Lemmy scale. Carbonation wise, it does have bubbles, just enough so you can taste the carbonation, but not enough for it to overcome or how do you put it, overpower the taste that the carbonation sometimes can do when it just sticks on your tongue, and this definitely doesn't. It's brilliant. I still don't know. Number one, I don't know why my glass stopped leaking. That is scary. And number two, you can get a lot of their other beers as well in tinnies, and I actually even think they sent them out. I got full respect for these guys. I've only discovered them, well, not even a year ago when I moved here. One of my old colleagues said, yeah, go up there, it's bloody brilliant. And I went up there, and it's just their beers are out of this world. So it's definitely one of them places where you need a lot of self-control, a lot of how do you put it? You need to tell yourself that if you come by in the car, you're only gonna have one. You're only gonna try one beer, and then you're gonna go home or else you're gonna end up taking a taxi home because you've tried so many of their good beers that you just know that driving would be out of the question. I'm not saying that you would get that pissed that you get in the back seat trying to fucking put the key in the front seat or anything, but yeah, I could definitely recommend going up there and then having 3 different beers instead of just going in, having one, driving back home, coming up the next day, because you kind of tend to get into just, I'll just try that one, I'll just try that one. Like, luckily it's walking distance for me. I think it takes me 10 minutes to wander up there. I will be, after this one, I will be doing another one. I don't know when that goes online, because work and general life thing. To be fairly honest, the way I see it, this whole adult stuff isn't really what I was told it was. So not just joking, it takes me a bit of time to edit the videos and stuff. I got an old slow laptop and still recording on an iPhone something that I found, so definitely gonna post the other one as soon as I can, but this one will be going up first because it's brilliant. So my gut feeling about this would be, you're sat in a bar, preferably somewhere by the coast, at a big bike meet, big bike rally, and you're sat there at the bar and Lemmy walks in. Ace of Spades blowing full throttle on the speakers, of course, and Lemmy comes in and just sits next to you, and he was like, that looks like an interesting beer, man. Yeah, and then you just sit there the rest of the night just enjoying beers, many of these, and whiskey, of course, because it is Lemmy. I would definitely say if anything reaches high on the Lemmy scale, it's this one. I would put it in. I know the Lemmy scale goes up to 12, but I would put it in as at a, not the can, because you're missing the atmosphere, but if you were up at the Iron Pier and had it up there in good company, you would crank it up to 11 straight away. It is absolutely brilliant. It really is. Oh dear, yeah, there we go. It started leaking again. I am at peace with that now. So definitely, yeah, this is cranking it up to 11. The from the wave. It is just brilliant. You can go onto their website. It's www.ironpier.beer, not .uk.com or anything, but ironpier.beer, which I think is. So I would say if you're not from around there, if you're not local to here, and you want to try it, hit them up on their homepage, and I'm sure they'll ship you a couple of tinnies. So yeah, I just realised, I think that's the Dartford crossing, isn't it? That's the Dartford crossing on there. The world biggest delay. No matter what time you go over that bridge or that tunnel, there's always a queue. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. I just wanted to finally give you some of this because it is brilliant. Anyway, that will be it for now. Ta-ta!